Good afternoon, I'm Lieutenant Joe Nosalik. I'm representing Kenosha County's COVID-19 Joint Information Center. Welcome to this week's Frequently Asked Questions. As a reminder, you can send your questions to covid19@kenoshacounty.org. Normally, we're having somebody from our health department make an appearance here to answer these health-related questions. Kenosha County Division of Health and all its staff have been very busy for the last several weeks. I volunteered to step in to give them a break. So you're stuck with me today. We'll roll right into the questions. Question number 1. With the increased testing at meatpacking facilities throughout the United States, is our United States food supply safe? According to the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection, there's no evidence of food or food packaging being associated with COVID-19. Unlike foodborne gastrointestinal viruses that make people ill through contaminated food consumption, COVID-19 is a virus that causes respiratory illness, and foodborne exposure to this virus is not known to be a route of transmission. It's more likely that you'll contract COVID-19 by touching an infected surface and then touching your face. Please continue to practice all of the hygiene protocols we've discussed in our previous videos. Most importantly is making sure your hands are clean and keeping them away from your face. Question number 2. What's going on with the testing for COVID-19 in and around Kenosha County? There seem to be new options coming online every couple of days. Yes, there is. Fortunately, there are now more options for testing in our region. The latest pop-up is a drive-through testing center that the Wisconsin National Guard is running next week at Burlington High School. This testing is open to anyone aged 5 years or older who lives or works in Wisconsin and is showing symptoms of COVID-19. Most importantly, no appointment is needed for this testing center. It will be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday, May 11th through the 15th. The Kenosha County Division of Health and Kenosha Community Healthcare Center are continuing to operate drive-through testing centers at Gateway Technical College in the city of Kenosha, although a referral from a healthcare provider is needed for this site. Aurora Medical Center in Kenosha has opened a drive-through testing center today. To use this facility, however, a referral from an Aurora physician is required. Freighter South has also been operating a similar by-referral testing center at its Kenosha Medical Center campus. Question number 3. When will the order that long-term care facility employees cannot have a second job be lifted? I work in a community-based residential facility, and I have a non-healthcare essential second job. I'd like to know, when can I return to my second job? We agree that this is a hardship for many. This order might not be lifted for some time, given the fact that we're not yet seeing a decline in positive COVID cases. And most of those living in long-term care facilities are our most vulnerable population. The facilities that are having positive cases are seeing them come from the staff. As such, the Kenosha County Division of Health does not foresee lifting the order in the near future. Question number 4. Why do medical professionals expect a second wave in the fall? Is it because that's what happened in 1918 after a few weeks of quarantine when thousands of people went out to celebrate at the end of World War I? That second wave was deadlier than the first. We know how people act. Is this how the virus will act? Medical professionals are using information learned from past viruses such as influenza and other strains of coronaviruses. It's been stated that experts are suspecting an increase in COVID-19 cases in the fall or winter. It's a natural process to have an increase in cases when safer at-home restrictions are lifted. Public health officials are encouraging individuals and facilities to prepare for an increase through hygiene practices, sick day policies, and continued social distancing. As mentioned in your question, it's well known that a large gathering in 1918 brought on devastating results. It's because of this knowledge that health officials have shared instructions on how to best protect our population from the same mistake. Here's my add into that. We need to learn from history. Continue to take the safer at home order serious and put it into good practice. Question number 5. Who would I contact if I wanted to be a volunteer for testing the vaccine? Information regarding COVID-19 vaccine trials occurring in this area is not available through the Kenosha County Division of Health. You might find more information on the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases website. You can see that here. Or you can call 866-833-5433. Question number 6. What is Kenosha County doing in response to COVID-19 workplace cases? The health and safety of our local businesses and their employees is a priority in Kenosha County. We're working with employers to educate them on what steps they need to take to prevent employee or customer exposure, as well as what steps need to be taken if they have an employee who tests positive for COVID-19. Employers are given guidelines on how to develop policies and procedures related to COVID-19. Some of those procedures include a prompt identification of sick employees, identification of those who have had close contact with a positive coworker, quarantine and isolation guidelines. Several websites will be referenced in relation to this question. Please check those out for more information. Question number 7. How safe is someone going to their doctor's office for an appointment or for an appointment at the lab? Hospitals and doctors' offices are taking extra precautions to protect their patients from contracting COVID-19. It might be helpful to call the office you plan to visit ahead of time and ask them what measures they have put in place. You can ask, is this recommended? If it is recommended that you wear a mask, and whether there is a different entrance or waiting area for those experiencing symptoms of COVID-19. Question number 8. I have a pavilion rented in July at Petrifying Springs for a family picnic. I'm wondering, should I cancel? If restrooms would be closed or if we're not allowed to have a group of around 50 people, would I be able to get a refund? So to date, no decisions have been made regarding rentals in Kenosha County parks this summer. As we await further guidance from state and federal public health agencies, we'll move closer towards making those decisions. If reservations do need to be canceled, full refunds will be given. As for restrooms, currently there are 2 facilities that are open at Petrifying Springs Park. They are sanitized on a regular basis. Our county and city parks to remain open, and we encourage people to get out and get some fresh air. But be sure to remember to follow the social distancing guidelines. Question number 9. Is there any update as to when tennis courts will reopen? Tennis courts remain closed for the foreseeable future. While golf courses did reopen recently under the state's modified safer at home order, tennis courts present different challenges with respect to social distancing. Thank you again for joining us this week. Remember to send your questions to us at covid19@kenoshacounty.org. Remember to wear a mask and practice social distancing. Together, we can keep working to flatten this curve in Kenosha County. Stay safe and stay healthy.